Yeah, I'm one of the sons of Filiati. I'm one of the sons of Filiati. I miss my dear. Everywhere I've gone, I left Christchurch when I was 17 and went for a world of adventure. And everywhere I've gone, I've met my family, and I've said simple words like, I'm Filiati's son. And I've been greeted by Uncle Siataga, who said, this is my brother's son. He can live with me. And I remember turning up at 2:30 in the morning and telling him, never been here before. Dad says, just go to the police station, you'll be fine. And so I turned up, police station, says, I'm looking for a steward, Siataga, and a steward man. And they went, he's not working, he's at home. And I said, can you drive me here? And I didn't realise I was supposed to turn up late at night in one of the villages. And I said, just catch a taxi, it's good. And I go, no, so they jumped in the car and the policeman took me out into the village. And my broken Samoan, because I'd taken 2 years of Samoan at university, because Dad thought it was more important to learn English. And I said, Talofa, Shane Siataga, Tamao, Filiati Siataga. They go, boy, turn the lights on, and store comes out and goes, do you want to live here? And I says, no, I'm just visiting, because my plane's not coming for another 2 days, can I stay? And everywhere I've gone, and people have found out who my grandfather was, that's really where the greatness is. I've heard stories from old and young that know of Siataga as a great whaiwhao, because he was a great servant of his people. He seemed honourable and respectable and intelligent, and a lot of values that I think we need to hold on to. I think our families came here and they wanted us to have a better life. But they didn't realise what would happen as we transform and start thinking their life wasn't as good as ours. And I grew up thinking, we're princes and princesses, like all Samoans. Thought we had a palace in Siataga. And I realised that it's actually in your mind and it's how you act. And if Dad used to say, if you're going to act like a peasant, then maybe, that's what you are. And he said, poor is a way of acting, it's not about, and being rich, we're rich in Samoa, we're kings, and I'm a king, and he was very proud, but he was humble. And so it's finding that balance, because I see today, even last night I was a little bit troubled that we start acting like African Americans, so around the people we love, our family. We're all too cool, we're too staunch to be loving, and this should be a safe place for us, that we come to be nurtured and be strong and learn values that will help us move on. It's not a place where we come and tease each other. I know that we tease, and in the old days we used to fight each other, but I think we're becoming divided over these silly little petty fights, and I'm saddened by it. And I'm sad because knowing who you are, realise that we don't come from slaves, we come from kings and queens, and we need to act like that, and we need to be humble. You don't go around flashing around, my grandfather was the great whaiwhao and everything. People know or they don't know. That's what my dad used to say. And if they don't know, they don't matter. He says, so we need to live honourable lives, because we live in a country where they equate us with hip-hop culture instead of some beautiful values that we have, and that thing's changing. I've gone all around, I'm really lucky to have met our family all over the world, and it humbles me that they treat me like their brother or sister. That I turned up at 18 years old at Uncle Siata's house, and Ebenezer was there, Epe and Evil, I'm not sure if you know who they are, but Uncle Taufa's children, and they fed me, took me to McDonald's, like I was a kid, give me heaps of McDonald's, and they weren't rich, they all worked hard. being locksmith. Walked down there with Trisha. Yeah. Our family seemed to, overseas. Uncle lived like 2 blocks from the projects in San Francisco. It was education, you know, because I didn't need to watch the news, so I just went down to the park with my cousin. And they looked after me and kept me safe, so it was entertaining, not scary. And even I remember the kindness of Freddie when me and Trisha went out, and Laura, we grew up here in Yelp. Stay over at the house. Anyway, I remember seeing her there, and that's what we need to realize, that these people are the people that define who we are. And if you're going to act common, and you know, it's really embarrassing to see a Samoan name in the paper, you know, and let's just hope it's not ours, you know, because I remember Trisha did one day to our house. She was really proud of our name, and she painted it on the garage. Siataga's house. Yeah, Dad came over for a visit and he said, take it down, get rid of it. He said, that's not who we are. He says, you don't need to advertise who you are. People know who you are, or they don't matter. And so really, you know, a lot of the times, like even in Samoa, I met a person who was distantly related to us through the Austin family, and he's sitting at this pizza place telling me about he's related to a very high chief, Samoa, blah, 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 talking to me like, you know, and I said, I think we're related. He didn't hear that. He was too busy telling me about his pedigree, you know, about how important his family was. And that's so not my dad, and so not my grandfather, I believe, because humble is what we are, and that's, I think, a true sign of class, you know. We're not peasants. We don't need to act like slave culture. We can enjoy their music, but we come from a beautiful culture where we teach each other humanity. Yeah, we're staunch and we're strong, but we're also loving and happy people, and we're hospitable to each other. So I just want to let you know, at my house, you know, I hopefully, you know, if anyone you want to come over, as long as you don't stay longer than 2 weeks, because I'm only half Samoan. Okay? I'm only half Samoan. If you stay longer than 2 weeks, maybe you should get a job and pay me. Only half Samoan.